Alright, we got Brock, we got parts Audi. Today we are going to take all the front end stuff off that I want for the Quattro. So, like I said, I want the nozzle, the headlight nozzle covers, because mine are kind of shit looking. Obviously the headlights and fenders are the whole reason I bought this car. But I also want the grills and the lip and the fog lights. I don't know if mine have wiring for fog lights. Probably look into that. But, well, it has switches on the dash. They're not dummy switches, so it must be wired for them. Yeah, and then I gotta see, so the yellow one, the reason the power steering rack was shot was because the power steering cooler line was hanging down, and I hit a speed bump because it was lowered. And that one looks like it's hanging lower than it should be, but it might just be because it doesn't have the lip on it. At any rate,
still a dead wasp.
Yeah.
Or what remains of one.
That was an unfortunate day. Look at all the earwig carcasses down there. While we have it in the air, I'm going to swap the lug nuts, I think, because I have those stupid locking ones that I hate. So I'm just gonna swap these lug nuts real quick, at least on the front. For some reason, when it's cold outside, you can read the screen on the dash. Weird. It just said service, and then I'm getting 23.7 miles per gallon average. So that's pretty nice. You don't need a MAF. I have 2 that I can sell.
Unbelievable.
Blast them.
Yeah. This is so much nicer than using a
cross 4-way thing?
Yeah.
Oh god, those are rusty.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder if I have any blaster.
Last one. You gotta do the old.
Yep. Thanks, Audi. That's why I'm gonna do like 3 and then swap them and then do the last 2 so that wheel doesn't have to even come close to coming off on the daily car.
Yeah.
Jesus, how long did this thing sit? Good lord.
Ooh. Look. Particulate.
Nice. I kind of wanted to pull this like knuckle assembly off because I think the wheel bearing's kind of raunchy on the Quattro, but I'm not convinced that's much better. I mean, we should have wiggled that around actually. Here, hold this.
What's up with all the holes?
Damn it, I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I don't know actually. Don't let me forget when we put it back on to wiggle it and see if that bearing's toast. Yeah, let me just get the old, you know, your standard. As you do, and you just pop her in there and you just strip the living shit out of it.
And then they get stuck in it.
Oh, that's not a good idea, actually. Now that I have done it, the thread's up. I'm on a roll today. Really hitting it.
Wow. There it is. Every last one.
Well, yeah, due diligence. Alright, so Brock and I, we're letting the camera charge a little bit, but we got the lip and the bumper grills put on the Quattro car. It looks so much better, but you still can't look past those fenders and that headlight set. So, let's pop these bad boys off. See how much effort it's going to take. I don't really want to start ripping this one apart today because I got to get the Mustang ready to go drifting tomorrow. But maybe we can put the headlights in, depending on how much of a struggle it's going to be. But one thing's for sure, we do need something. Torx bits. Welcome to the Torx convention, where if something doesn't have a Torx head, we evidently fucked up somehow. I just need, every time I buy a set of sockets from now on, I just need to take them all off immediately, so I don't find myself laying on the ground in front of an Audi that has better lights than my Quattro car that I'm pissed about. I understand that you don't want them stolen. I hate everyone and everything. I try to keep these things together so I can keep it organized. But no. People, will you stop stealing sockets so I don't have to deal with this? It always comes down to me having to put sockets in the bench vise to get this shit out. Is this doable? Is the question. I mean, it's on. It got on there, so I mean, to some extent, it's possible. You have to use a hydraulic press. All right, I'm not worried about that right now. I don't like your reasonable responses.
You want unreasonable responses?
Yeah, in fact, I sure do. Why is everything wet, bro?
Global warming.
Down and out. Outie. Hey. Look, now it's an R8. Yeah, something like that. Be careful not to break the tip, because we'll need to use this later.
What is that?
It's for the washers.
Oh,
see, that's
excellent.
That's windshield washer fluid.
The Kool-Aid dispenser's leaking.
Okay, well,
must have been pretty full.
So now's a great opportunity for me to tell you, if you're working on your B5 and you're taking the bumper off, be sure to drain your washer fluid. You know, the old me would have had a giant panic attack about this minor setback, but we're gonna stay calm. We're just gonna proceed with this assembly and try not to throw ratchets at things. If I break one of these headlights, though, all hell's breaking loose. Throw the whole headlight into our neighbor's backyard. Smash every window on this car. Is this it?
No.
No, that'd be too easy.
Yeah. What do you think this is?
A fucking Honda?
Yeah.
No. Poor people drive Hondas, you know?
Yeah.
Look how wealthy I am. 1, 2. The funny part is both of them together is cheaper than my Integra was. And someone was like, when we were talking about the Prelude at Albertsons being worth more than that, he was like, well, that's because Hondas are more reliable. And just because it's truthful doesn't mean you have to say it out loud, alright? It might hurt someone's feelings.
Yeah.
Like mine, fucker.
Truthful could mean hurtful sometimes.
Yeah. You had to do it to me. You had to. You had to throw these torques everywhere and then just go, also for the headlights, you need hex bits too. Why not, Audi? You know, it would be a travesty too, is if they made it so that you could reasonably get it in there just straight.
Yeah.
But what they should do is drill this hole so that you barely can get it in there. And that way, you can strip it even easier. Ridiculous. Okay, so, I was gonna not put those headlights on this car yet until we had the fenders ready and I could have a chance to polish them, but this is a fire hazard.
God.
I don't know who did this, but if you happen to be watching, you're stupid. Like, really dumb. Alright, so let me pop those out. Of course, everything's fucking stripped. So, let's see. Another little detour that should take us 5 minutes. Let's see how long it's gonna actually take. Start by, that's pretty fucking stripped. Alright.
Hey. Is that the right one?
No. You're right. Step 1 for replacing the headlights. Take the core support out.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Get all out.
Let me see if there's someone dumb enough to want these shit houses. Actually, honestly, I can't in good conscience do that to someone. Oh yeah, no,
Nice.
holy
Oh my god!
Jesus, dude. What a disaster. Okay, so have this shit show unplugged. Now we just have this. Where the fuck is this going? Holy shit. It's Christmas lights.
Yeah, nice. I can only assume that there used to be 3 bulbs in this beautiful turn signal edition that required a little bit of wiring. I can already hear you guys, so there you go.
That's
It's worse than I actually thought.
some fancy wiring.
I mean, I got exactly what I expected. These weird little like 3-way splice things. I'm just gonna pull all these wires out. Actually, God, but there's gonna be power to them still. Like whatever's in this little terminal block. It might honestly be our best interest to cut the signal sockets off of that car and wire them to this one. So it's these like quick splice things. Well, let's see here. Nice. Is there exposed wire in there though?
So, someone with this car, they went and saw Fast and the Furious. And they were like, hey, I like these cars. I want my car to look like a piece of shit.
Look down there. Purple. I think that's a forged diverter valve. Nice. They did something cool to it. I guess it's got a Greddy turbo timer on it. Leads me to believe whoever did these headlights didn't do that. And if they did, I don't want to know what the wiring for that thing looks like. T30? At least we have that to take solace in. Oh, I need these for this guy. Oh yeah, I was gonna put that on mine. We'll get to that.
Wow. That thing is on there.
Hey, thank God. Well, progress has been made. I took my hoodie off. That's pretty much it. But fender's off. Didn't realize there's 2 T20 bolts down here. One came out, one stripped, had to drill it out, broke a drill bit, drilled it out successfully. Finally got the fender off. Went to start working on the other one and broke my T30 bit. So we had to go to Harbor Freight, and now I get a brand new set that I get to struggle with taking all of them off. Tried everything. Broken drill bits, broke a DeWalt battery somehow, broke my T30 bit we just got, broke the T40 one trying to hammer it in and make it fit. I'm losing patience really, really fast, so this is our option now.
What you say? That you only there.
Well, I'm admitting defeat. For now, that fender's not coming off, or probably ever. And then we're gonna stop somewhere. Probably grab a soda. Diet, in my case. Try not to have a fucking meltdown. And work on the Mustang. And be excited to go drifting tomorrow. Because otherwise, this fucking Audi's getting set on fire.